Hello, horror hounds. The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that we are out and about today. The reason for that is that I've been invited to go and review an event called Horror at Hinchingbrooke House, which I'll admit I'd never heard of before, but it's a live horror event. I know little about it. I think we go through various zones. There'll be actors there. I'm picturing something along the lines of, I don't know, the Crystal Maze curated by Satan. So we've just stopped off for petrol. We're on our way to Cambridgeshire to visit Hinchingbrooke House, which, to add a little spice, is supposedly haunted. I'm very conscious that this intro feels very much like a portion of a found footage horror movie that will be spliced in towards the start of the film. But for the sake of brevity, that's pretty much what it is. On the 22nd of October 2016, Grumpy Andrew, his girlfriend and a friend made their way to Cambridgeshire to attend the Horror at Hinchingbrooke House event. This is the footage that was recovered. I'm very excited for it and very eager to tell you what it was like once we get there, and if indeed we survive. It's not at all ominous, is it?
No, not at all.
Welcome. We made it, and this is my friend Emma, who's going to be going round the maze with me. They've started the spooky music. What do you think?
I'm getting wound up now. Getting quite wound up.
It's getting dark as well.
I know. I'm just hoping I don't completely lose it or have a meltdown.
We will see you on the other side. It lasts about 45 minutes, or maybe the rest of our lives, whichever comes quicker. It's okay.
Are you sure?
The good news is there's a beer tent at the end of it.
Fucking hell! That was terrifying.
I mean, we've been about 5 minutes out of it now, and I'm just about getting the power of speech back. First thoughts?
Just, oh god, seriously, just terrifying. Yeah, there were bits of it where I was just wanting it to end really badly.
Yeah,
God.
You get. It says on the website last 45 minutes, it bloody well does, and I was just thinking, hey, this has to be the end. There can't be another one, there can't be another bit.
Anything more terrifying.
No, we've just done the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, there can't be we've just done Psycho, there can't be another bit, and then there's another bit.
The fucking rabbit. That was the worst bit.
Fucking, yeah.
The rabbit, oh, what was that, Silent Hill?
The rabbit was at the end of the whole Silent Hill. I'll get my thoughts together later. We're gabbling at the moment,
God, it's
but
heaven. Oh.
I screamed like a child with a skinned knee, and I'm not afraid to admit it. It's the morning after the night before. I slept so well last night because of the fresh air, the running, and the screaming. Really got the air into my lungs last night. I've been doing this channel for probably the better part of 2 years now and haven't touched at all on live horror experiences. It's all really been cinematic. I guess I could have by now told you how The Woman in Black play scared the hell out of me, how the play Ghost Stories by Jeremy Dyson and Andy Nyman really scared me. Live horror is a completely different experience. You'll get from it what you bring to it. I'm absolutely sure with the Horror at Hinchingbrooke House, not Hitchingbrook, as I said a few minutes ago, what an idiot. I'm sure that there are people that can sort of front up to a thing like this and say, oh, this isn't going to scare me, and march their way through it and not get anything out of it. I don't understand that mindset. That's like buying a ticket to go and see a comedy and to sit there and go, I'm gonna laugh at this. But it's, I would say, even the most die-hard person with that mentality would find it nigh on impossible to not have even a few moments of shock or fright. It's just unavoidable. My God. So it appears that I'm an absolute sucker for live horror, and I can watch the most disturbing stuff film-wise and talk to you guys about it quite happily. But put me in a live environment, put me in a theatre seat, and apparently I'm that I'm the cartoon character that will jump up on a chair and hold her skirts up when a mouse scurries into the kitchen. Hey, that's me. It just means that the horror at Hinchingbrooke House last night absolutely did its job on me. There will be different take homes from different people. The small group that we went around in afterwards all cited different highlights. I would be surprised if there wasn't something in there that wasn't nightmare fuel for you. For me specifically, it's a little like a roller coaster in that your group is sort of sent in with the hands on the shoulders of the person in front. And we mixed leaders up throughout the whole thing, which I think is the way to go, because going at the front is a very different experience to going at the back. I started off going at the front, and you wind your way through the house at first, because this experience is pretty large, I'll be honest with you. And going first and knowing that things are going to come at you, and being in the dark or the strobe lights and not really knowing where to go and being completely disorientated, completely that sets you sort of mentally into, or at least for me, into this fight or flight. My fight or flight trigger got switched so many times. I found myself moving through a thin corridor full of hanging bodies wrapped in plastic, and you have to push your way through those. That was horrific. There's nothing quite like being chased by someone with a chainsaw, and in the back of your head, you know that this is being put on, and you know that these are people who've sort of signed up to dress up and scare you, and nothing really is going to happen. But it's quite hard in the moment when someone is chasing you with a replica chainsaw that's really revving really loudly, and the group around you are screaming and pelting off, to not just in the moment suddenly know what it's like to be Sally Hardesty in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and expecting that blade at any moment to go through my spine is horrible, but exactly what I signed up for. Go through the house. That's the most concentrated area of suspense and terror, I think. Then you go outside, and it gives you the illusion that you've got a breather, the open space and stuff like that. The outside is a different experience. And you go into another building and then out again. But you can never really relax. There are more moments of centering yourself when you're outside, because your lines of sight are slightly better. But then when you're outside, you can hear further, so you can hear people screaming from further. You can hear the psycho music coming towards you. Oh my God, the Psycho Zone. Psycho. I've got a thing with Psycho. Psycho scares me. So the memory of the Psycho area. Oh, but you can hear the whatever that sound effect is at the start of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, when the photos are being taken, coming from way over there, that you have to move towards. And as you get closer, the news reports from the start of TCM are playing about bodies being found and cannibalized and things like this. There's a standout section which is Silent Hill, and you're in Silent Hill. Oh my God! We went into the room, this area, and it's full of smoke. like the fog in Silent Hill, and the siren is and the siren's playing, and I just said, "Oh my God, it's Silent Hill," and you have to move through it, and uh, it's so impressive. I was really impressed with that section. Everyone will have their own little moments of horror to take away. I mean, proper terror, like I say, but. This has kick-started my Halloween, folks. It's on for a week only, once a year. This is the second year it's been going, so God knows what it's going to be like next year and the year after that. But this is a real Halloween Kickstarter. The maze changes every year, I'm told. So even if you go this year, it'll be different next year, and I'm sad I missed last year now, because I feel like this is Halloween's coming now. This is like a round of shots you do before your Halloween. I'm totally pumped up for it now. I will put links to whatever I can find, the website, the Facebook page, and the like to it. But we need more of this stuff in the UK. The US has got the Universal Horror Nights and the like, and they do a Halloween big. But it's stuff like this. More, please. And yeah, the best thing I can say about it is that when we came out, one of the first things we said is next year we're going to have to bring a group of our friends up to do this. So that's probably the most sincere, best praise I can give it. Next year, I'm dragging more of my friends around that hell maze.